I'm Kennedy Taylor.
And I'm Christian Simon.
I'm 15 years old, and I've been involved in World of Money for about 5 years now.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been involved in World of Money for 2 years. So that's
I've been involved in World of Money for 5 years, and I have 2 other siblings in the program.
Alright, I got one other sibling, so Mom and Dad, it's time to get us up to 5 siblings.
You need new parents.
We're going to start off with a wonderful song from the So Yummy Sisters. Wasn't that amazing?
Ladies and gentlemen, now the traditional World of Money film.
Money's scary.
I see a lot of people struggling with how to manage their money.
They aren't keeping track of how much money is coming in and how much is going out.
Most kids don't know how to handle money.
I'm a big spender, not much of a saver, and I think if I had seen something modeled differently earlier, then I probably would have a different relationship with money.
Financial literacy is really important, especially at a young age.
I think World of Money gives them that basis, that financial literacy that they need.
World of Money is a youth financial education training institute. It operates Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:45 in July of each year.
We go in the morning, we meet with our classroom leader.
Each day is different and each day has a theme and focus. So some days we'll be talking about banking, other days we'll be talking about stocks and bonds.
I did learn a lot about credit scores,
401ks,
gaining interest on money, making your money work for you,
how to save your money,
checkings accounts and savings accounts,
and how to live a better life.
We put our money into these financial institutes.
We've talked to people who are actually financial managers.
These are Wall Street professionals, business leaders who are very successful.
They'll tell them, this is how I got to this position. This is how I worked my way up.
Just having role models like that come and share their knowledge with us is one example between, learning, gaining success, and then giving back.
You hearing about it on TV and stuff like that, it's one thing, but to actually meet them in person is a different feeling.
And it's just a straight, long sign.
Also, one of the cool things that our students learn is Mandarin Chinese.
Many CEOs on Wall Street will also tell you that Mandarin is the language of business.
Business is being done overseas, and so now just being exposed to such things as Mandarin and having this type of financial literacy, I think it's just going to really open up the world for them.
The 5 tenets of World of Money is learn, earn, save, invest, and donate.
Going to this program has helped me become more aware of how much I'm spending and how much I'm saving and how much I'm giving.
It's more about, yes, you had an opportunity to earn the money. Now, what do you do to improve the lives of those that are around you and, the future generations?
Sabrina had the children go on different outings last year. We chose the outing where we were in our neighborhood and we went around delivering meals to the elderly.
What I found is you don't have to have a lot of money to give back. What you need to give is your resources, whether that's money or your time, and that's more important than anything.
We have visited the White House about 3 times, and 2 of our Young Mogul Board of Directors joined me as I testified on Capitol Hill to talk to Congress about financial education. We've opened or closed the NASDAQ Stock Exchange 4 times. We were on CNBC, we have been on MSNBC, we have appeared on ABC, NBC. We had the amazing race where our moguls raced from northern Manhattan to Wall Street, broke up into teams, and performed tasks for prizes and for education. We encourage our children to invest their money on experiences as opposed to things, because treasures of the heart you can never, ever forget. Moguls and young moguls, I dare you to become financially successful.
Miss Lamb dreams us to be ambitious, and I think that the tools that she gives us at World of Money are helpful in making sure that those ambitions can be sustained.
After becoming a billionaire, I will invest my money in charities to build schools worldwide that will teach finance.
It's an amazing program. It's done so much more than just teach me about money. It's taught me about being professional, about working hard, about success.
I think World of Money is absolutely amazing. I think these kids are really being set up for the future. That once they hit the ground running, once they get out of college, they're going to be one step ahead of everyone else.
What they provide at the program is just immeasurable.
It's fun, it's a great way to learn about managing your money, and it's not a waste of your time.
It's worth the time and worth the energy, and I think that your children one day will thank you for it.
Now, can we welcome some of our young and rising moguls to recite the wealth affirmation.
I think like a millionaire. Stable future for myself and my family. I deserve to be prosperous. I have spending power. I am worthy of receiving abundance. My thoughts are loving and positive. My dreams are coming true. I am willing to accept the best that life has to offer. Opportunities. I am a special person with much to offer to the world. I appreciate all that I have. I always do my best. My dreams are coming true. I manage my money
Our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate, but that we are powerful beyond measure.
It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, handsome, talented, and fabulous?
Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God.
Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking, so that other people won't feel insecure around you.
We were born to make manifest the glory of God within us. It is not just in some, it is in everyone.
And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
Wasn't that wonderful? And now, presenting the Nia Alvarez Map Community Service Award, Mr. Diego Carvajal.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Wonderful. Listen, it's a pleasure being here. Financial education is a passion for me. It's a very important aspect of who I am as a person. Just to give you a little bit of background, I'm from South America, born over there, and I go back there a lot for work. When I was over there about a week ago, I saw this book. It's called Susie and the World of Money in Spanish. And I read through it, and it talks about how money is evil and the dangers of money and how we should never talk about money. Pretty much everything that we don't teach here. But what was interesting about it is it reminded me of when I was a child and the type of thing that my family taught me about money, which is this. Don't talk about money. It's something that has to be hush-hush. It's rude. And as I grew up, and as I read, and I learned all about the colonial history that takes place in South America, and where these ideas come from. Ideas that were put onto our communities by people in power, people who said, you shouldn't ask about money, we control the money, you don't. So for me, learning about money, teaching my community about money, and community service, growing myself, and seeing my community grow with that education is very important. That's why I wanted to be a person to present this community service award, and I wanted to honor all the World Money Moguls that participated in community service. So, all the moguls that participated, please come up on stage. All you guys should be very proud of yourselves. And always remember that as you grow, your family should grow and your community should grow. All right? Come on.
You guys will all receive World of the Money certificates.
All right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will now see Rising Moguls Week 3 video.
Sage Beats.
Interest on my
Now we're going to begin with our mogul testimonies. First, our rising mogul, Amira Archibald.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, my name is Amira Archibald, and I am a 10-year-old rising mogul, and this is my second year attending the World of Money. As a result from the World of Money, I learned how I can make my fashion company from intellectual property all the way into a multi-million-dollar company or even multi-billion-dollar company. Overall, the World of Money prepares youth to become financially successful adults, like Ms. Lamb says, one child at a time. The World of Money Institute prepares their youth to become financially successful adults by teaching moguls like me Mandarin Chinese, which is known as the language of business. The World of Money teaches us moguls Wall Street teachers from companies like MasterCard, Morgan Stanley, State Farm, and more. My teacher, Mr. Ash Cass-DeSantis, has given me a better understanding of what I've been learning. The World of Money has taught me financial terms such as rich versus wealthy, pay yourself first, needs versus wants, and making your money work for you, credit, debt, and other financial important terms need to be successful. When my fashion company becomes an official LLC, I will definitely use all the skills I learned at the World of Money Institute to achieve my business goals. Since I now know about the stock market and how it works, I will definitely use that to help my business grow, and I will put it into the stock market. In other words, my company will offer an IPO, which stands for Initial Public Offering, to potential investors who would like to invest in my company. The World of Money also taught me the importance of giving back to my community by giving clothes and shoes to the people who really need them. Instead of asking what can I get and how can I get, I would give stuff to people instead. And everyone should give, and especially to the World of Money. Financially, I am determined to invest my money so I can retire happily and stress-free. I want to thank my mother and my father for loving me unconditionally, exposing me to new and amazing opportunities, providing me with assistance, and helping. And I also want to thank my teachers at the World of Money for helping me and my fellow rising moguls and I to become the best we can be in school, service, financially, and as global entrepreneurs. We are being prepared for our future. We are starting now, which is why I am proud to be a rising mogul at the World of Money. Hope to see everyone again soon next year at the World of Money Institute.
Thank you, Amira.
We will now have our mogul, Malcolm Teasdale, please give a testimony.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Malcolm Teasdale. I'm from 14 years old. This is my second year at World of Money, from Detroit, home of Motown. Well, used to be. And it is an honor to present my experience as a student of the World of Money Institute. Last year, in May, my grandmother, Nyla, called me and told me she wanted me to attend a one-week class in New York City called World of Money. When she told me about the program, I immediately thought, why? What could I possibly learn? I thought it would be boring and lame, but after talking to my dad, I thought more and more about the opportunity and decided to go. I mean, it wasn't really like I had a choice anyway, but. When I attended classes in July, I absolutely loved it. I knew I would return for the second year. I learned the basics of money. For example, how to save your money and the importance of your money. I learned about stocks, bonds, agencies, insurance companies, ethics, how to protect your money, savings, and checking accounts. Being introduced to all of these things was overwhelming, but over time, I began to understand it and I became really interested. I also met a lot of cool and smart friends too. World of Money has also encouraged me to become a sports broadcaster or sports agent that earns good money and is a great philanthropist. These last 2 years as a World of Money student have been such a great experience. This message is for all the parents. Please continue to enroll your kid in World of Money. It will be a great experience for them, and they'll come home and teach you things. We are the future generation in this world, and it's a huge advantage to learn all about money and how it works. I want to thank Ms. Lamb, aka The Lamb, and all the teachers who dedicated their time and energy in teaching us how to understand and utilize the gift of money as one of the most powerful tools in our lives. To all my friends and fellow moguls, thank you. I'll see you again next year. Thank you, everybody.
Next, we have our World of Money mogul, Lila Gillings.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Layla Gillings, and I attended Session 1 this year at the World of Money Financial Education Training Institute. I would like to thank my Uncle Sean, a leadership council member here at the World of Money, for introducing me to this amazing institute. I would also like to thank the founding CEO, Sabrina Lamb, for building a wonderful nonprofit organization that encourages the youth to learn the principles of how to be financially stable. When I was preparing to attend the World of Money program on July 10, 2017, I was not the most thrilled, because I was missing a week's worth of internship. Walking into the classroom, I raced to get a seat, not knowing there was seating assigned by name, which made me feel a little embarrassed, but I laughed it off. I was in a new classroom environment with new people and financial topics surrounding me. I remember Ms. Lamb telling us on the first day in homeroom that we are all capable of what we set our minds to, and we never have to change for anyone. Within the first day of attending World of Money, I was taken by surprise by how much I learned in one day and what the next 4 days would bring. From participating in group activities to learning the ethics needed to prosper in a personal business, I was able to change the way I think about the world financially within 5 days. As I am determined to be a social justice lawyer, World of Money had a way of setting goals for me with the use of a vision board. With the financial vocabulary learned at World of Money, I incorporated L for leverage, E for expenses, I to invest, L for liabilities, and A to use my assets, which gives you Layla. My vision board gave me motivation to believe that my goal is set in stone and that I can and I will grow and prosper as a young Black woman. The presenters all stated throughout their presentations that learning how to be financially stable can be early preparation for the future at the youngest age, because it all starts now. My generation is in turmoil in many aspects, but World of Money is an escape for the youth to be trained and to become engaged with the intellectual knowledge given. Mandarin Chinese also gave me a taste of another culture in the world, which made me think about communicating with a diverse population in the future, as I am determined to travel the world. I also learned about stocks and bonds, the rule of 72, how to create a business plan, real estate, insurance, checking versus savings accounts, equity, mutual funds, commodities, and compounding interest within 5 days at World of Money. I remember coming home and having a conversation with my mother about debit and credit cards, and how the chip on today's debit cards offers extra protection to her money as a randomized number makes the transactions of her purchase. My mother was astonished by the knowledge I received about a card that is put to use in our everyday lives, which impacts the decisions I make about managing finances. As once said at World of Money, ignorantia juris is non-exclusive, which means ignorance is no excuse. The choices I make are up to how I think before I take action. As I look into my future, I continue to tell myself, I believe in unlimited possibilities. I feel deep in my heart that the World of Money will always be a part of me, as much as it is an honor to graduate from the World of Money Financial Education Institute. I will attend Spelman College after my 2 years currently at Bard College. I will attend Harvard University for law school, and I will own one of the best law firms in the country. It is all a matter of believing in who I am. I am determined. It is all a matter of believing in who I am, determined to be in order to become the successful young woman that the world has yet to see. Thank you.
Wonderful testimony.
Power. And since 2010, the World of Money's the Gerard family. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. The house has been addressed. I'm Reverend Stan Gerard, and this is my family. And this is my wife, Dr. Gerard. And we have been attending participants in World of Money for the last 7 years, off and on. And we have been blessed to be able to share what we were able to learn there at World of Money. I have an accounting background. I worked as an accountant for the Internal Revenue Service Criminal Investigation Division, and I knew that it was important that my children learn something about financial literacy, but I didn't know where to go. And when I ran into World of Money, I said, this is it. This is the opportunity that our children, my wife and myself, our children, to learn something about financial literacy. Because there's one thing I found out in this life, you either going to be on the menu or you're going to sit at the table when it comes down to finances, when it comes down to money. And I decided early in my life that I want my children at the table and not on somebody's menu for lunch. You'll know what I mean? Think about it. And having a financial literacy is so critical, it's so important. It is required. And just like the speaker said earlier, you know, they don't really teach much of this in school, especially in one lump sum. So this is a great opportunity for your children to learn something that they can use all over the world. Because financial literacy is all over the world. Learning how to move money and how to transact money is all over the world. And this is a starting point. This is our starting point. So just to say something, this is my family. They want to say something. And thank you, Ms. Lamb, for this opportunity. Thank you, World of Money, the teacher. Thank you for sharing your time with us.
Let me just say, just happy to be a part of World of Money since 2010. And as my husband said, I'm Dr. Janine Cook Gerard, and I'm a professor in nursing. And as my husband and I constantly dialogue as to what would be the best social organizations or organizations that my children can engage in. Because a lot of times what I find is it's very hard to find things that will enhance our children. We have found World of Money to be not just a blessing, but we have found it to be the best investment for our children, because it is not just something that they learn a week, but it's something that it becomes a part of them, and it becomes a part of their philosophy of life. So as we have started in 2010, we continue to come back year after year. And so coming back year after year, my children said, are we going back to World of Money? I said, you're going. Because the more you hear this language, the more energy from this organization you receive, it becomes a part of who you are. And so that is our prayer and our hope, that our children will continue to grow up in this and it becomes who they are, and it has become who they are. So I'm going to introduce my first child, who is Caleb Gerard. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about himself.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay. My name is Caleb Gerard, as she first stated. I am 21 years old, and it is such a privilege to see all your smiling faces and to address you all today. And to all the World of Money graduates, class of 2017, to all the family and all the friends. I can remember too when I was in your shoes. I was just 15 years old, graduating from the World of Money Youth Financial Education Training Institute in 2011. After attending the Institute for 3 years, I remember vividly some of my accomplishments while in the program. To name a few, I participated in the Amazing Race activity, which you guys saw previously in the video. I spoke at the fundraiser gala. I visited the stock market, created my own business at the young age of 12 years old, Healthy Promise, and was interviewed by The Griot about my accomplishments. Although it has been a while since then, introduction to financial education at an early age has caused me to be more financially conscious and aware now in college. World of Money has taught me to be a have rather than a have-not, and provided me with the tools to be financially successful and responsible. The basic tenets we learned at World of Money, we all know, are learn, earn, save, invest, and donate. Additionally, I learned about the stock market, insurance, real estate, mutual funds, and how to invest money wisely. I am so grateful for the World of Money for helping me to understand the core concepts and instill a strong desire to achieve my great goals and desires. Fast forward until now, the tenets that I've learned at World of Money stay with me as I am an aspiring physician at the CUNY School of Medicine. I just graduated with my Bachelor of Science degree, and I'm right now a first-year medical student. I'm trying to figure out the best way to pay off my medical tuition, and trust me, it's not an easy feat. But simple skills like creating a budget, understanding interest, creating loans responsibly, and applying for scholarships are paramount for being not overcome with debt. Financial education is important because so many people in medical school go into debt and don't have the tools and the know-how to manage it. Getting a medical education is expensive, so it can be easy to be accumulating debt that you cannot pay back. So in closing, money is a powerful tool that when used wisely can propel you to achieve a stable, financial, and secure life, and while accomplishing all of your many goals. It's up to you to take what you've learned and apply it to your life so that you can be in the best financial position possible. So take what you've learned from World of Money, whether you find yourself going to college, whether you find yourself going to middle school, or wherever you're going in your life, and be cautious with how you spend your money and avoid creating debt that you cannot pay back. Congratulations again to the class of 2017, and remember that the world is your oyster.
I'm going to speak on behalf of my 19-year-old daughter, who's currently attending NACLA Honors College, and she's studying for international studies. And she was not able to be here because she is working today, but she did write out something because she wanted me to share with you a little bit about how World of Money impacted her life. Her name is Nyla Gerard, and she says, among many things I've learned at World of Money, only a portion was financial literacy. How to work with others as a team, how to be courteous, how to be giving, how to be insightful, how to be wise, how to be on time, how to be present in yourself effectively, how to develop self-worth, how to independently empower yourself, how to dream big, how to strive for those dreams. These have been invaluable life lessons and strategies that were passed into my memory and incorporated into who I am. World of Money made me aware of my own financial capabilities and my financial pitfalls, and has introduced me to the financial predators of the business world. So I will know how to protect my credit and make my money grow faster than it slips from my hands. It has been an essential for me, and I am greatly indebted to World of Money for teaching me and coaching me through the years as a World of Money student until now. Since I graduated World of Money has continued to invite me back to career fields, to field trips. It has opened many opportunities to me to speak on my own experiences and motivate young moguls on their journey. It has invited me to be the voice of the World of Money app and opened doors for my Plum internship this summer, 2017, at Caldwell Wingate. Say thank you for that, which is awesome. Not to mention inviting me back to Keke Palmer's book signing. This has allowed me to meet Keke Palmer in the flesh, so she's so excited about that, so she would put that in there. I will always love World of Money as a student and as it continues to open doors for me as I am now an alumni. I believe that World of Money is revolutionary and combines power of financial education, youth empowerment and expressing, service, study abroad, and a loving family. World of Money gives you the tools to retire and continues to support your ladder towards greatness even after you graduate. I hope all graduates will be able to absorb and appreciate the life lessons they were taught during this short time of the World of Money Institute so that they can continue to be great leaders, and this is their right moment for them to shine. Congratulations to all the graduates, and thank you. And this is on behalf of my daughter, second child, Nyla Garrard. And my third child, Joshua Garrard.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hi, my name is Joshua Gerard. I am 17, and I am a mogul, and I want to be an entrepreneur. Now, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I love money. I'll do anything to get my pocket full of money. Just to get 20, I'll go on my way. So I've always been like that. Even in high school, in 9th grade, I used to cut people's hair for $7 in the bathroom just to get my cents for school lunch. And I learned early how to be on a grind. So say someone didn't have the edges lined up, I'll walk up to them and be like, yo, I got you. Third period is my free period, I'll meet you by the bathroom near the. So I always learned how to make my own money. My income is coming from my job. And on the side, I eBay, sell things around me that I don't need anymore. So money wasn't the problem. So entering World of Money, by the way, I enrolled in World of Money 2 years. So the first year of entering World of Money, I was confused on why I was going into World of Money because everyone knew I had money in my pocket. So I was like, why am I going to World of Money? I already know how to make money. But the thing is, World of Money isn't about making money. People my age probably have their own jobs, know how to apply, know how to make their little money on the side, know how to ask grandma for $5 to get some ice cream and then put it in their pocket and not get ice cream. Everyone knows how to make their money. So when I was going to World of Money and I had money myself, I was confused. But World of Money isn't about that. For me, it was about what you do with your money after you have it. So being a World of Money graduate, we are propelled forward because most people our age don't know what a bond, a loan, insurance is and how it protects your life. So when I was in the World of Money class, I would just sit there with my mouth open and be like, a bond does what? Because put something in, you get money back. I'm so unaware. Why am I so late to this? So, because of World of Money, me and my moguls, fellow moguls, learned where to put our money. Most people our age don't even know what the difference between a checking and savings is. And I find that Well, since I know, I find that troubling because me being an African American male, people want me to fail. People want me to see us go down. So the only thing I can do is better myself. So World of Money transformed me, changed my mindset. So each penny I get, I know what to do with it to better my future. Change how I'm being directed. So World of Money is an institution where it teaches you exactly what to do step by step. And being in World of Money is such a blessing because people come in from being entrepreneurs, successful accountants, Wall Street professionals, and they show you get to network, you get to be in the presence of someone who talks about money, talks about how to grow your net worth. And I think that's so important for people our age because we're so unaware of what, if you just save $1 every day, do you know by the end of the year, do you know how much money you would have? People our age don't understand that. So World of Money directed me to be the better person I can be. And I just want to thank World of Money for giving me the opportunities that I had for coming here every day. And it also teaches you how to be on time, how to look presentable, what to do when you're being approached by someone of importance, your body language, how to carry yourself. I didn't know how to carry myself. The only people who remind me how to carry myself is World of Money and my parents. People on the street with their pants down don't understand that that's only ruining their lives. If you be around people of importance, be around people who you want to become like, you will become just like them. So I want to thank World of Money for giving me the opportunities that I have today. And I also want to congratulate my fellow moguls. Yeah. And thank you.
Okay, and our last one is my 9-year-old Japara. She'll be very brief.
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Japara Garrar. I'm 9 years old. I'm a young mogul. I've attended World of Money Institute this year. I've learned about money, how to manage it through investing, how to save it, how to spend it, and how to earn it. I'm on my way to being wealthy, healthy, and wise. I am powerful, I am prosperous, and I will never forget World of Money. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the girls. And now, we welcome back Soyemi sisters with another super song.
We've had all our consensus. We have all of you here gathered today. But how is that so? Who gathered all of you here today? Who made all of this possible over the last 10 plus years? To learn about the financial market and the information we weren't receiving in school. Well, it's this woman right here. Please welcome.
First started attending World of Money in 2010, and that's how I always remember them. You know, this high, and now I see them giving relationship advice on YouTube, and I'm following it. But what gives so much meaning to the World of Money organization and me personally is when I received an email from Monica saying that, well, first of all, both of them sing, obviously, but when she first started attending World of Money, she was determined, and still is, to be an opposite. But when she learned about World of Money, she determined also to major in finance. And so Leah and Monica travel the world as professional singers. But she emailed me and said now that they have amassed, you know, a nice little nest egg, they want to acquire, to purchase real estate. Applying everything that they learned at World of Money to their lives. There's so much parents like the Garards, Mr. and Mrs. Garards, and other countless number of parents that serve in this organization and apply the principles to building not only financially stable individuals, but families and communities. That is so important. So thank you for your parental encouragement. Malcolm Tisdale, he's one of the students that, you know, last year, you know, there are many of them, but his eyes, everywhere I move, and his eyeballs is on. And everywhere, Henry or Ashton or whoever it was, his eyes, his light, his spirit was soaking up the information. So when I saw the registration list and saw his name, he lives in Detroit, Michigan, that he was, you know, returning, and many others returning because they understand that financial education is like a foreign language, meaning you can't take one class, one and done of Spanish or Sanskrit or Mandarin. You have to continue applying it and or understanding it and then applying it to your life. So Malcolm, thank you so much for returning me. Amir, we were featured supporting our rising mogul, Michaela Ulmer, and Amira was also featured with us. She's an amazing rising mogul. She's absolutely going to have that multi-billion-dollar fashion business, and we're all going to support her in it, aren't we? And Christian have just seen them just blossom and helming our galas and so forth. You know, our children are not an exception. Like, oh, aren't they so articulate? They're so different. No, they're not. These children, World of Money children, are the rule. We pour into them and ignite the power of who they already are, and take away, eliminate any idea that they need to purchase one more item in order to prove themselves to people who don't even matter. Who don't even matter. address about 10 more times. But according to the Organization of Economic and Cooperative Development, the OECD, that took a survey in 2013 and said that when it comes to financial education, that America is 17th in the world. China is number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that by your presence you understand that, but this issue is tremendously urgent. Tremendously urgent. And when what's happening on the federal level and will absolutely impact our community, regulations that were signed day one with the person who will not be named, it will automatically bring back those toxic regulations that created that 2008 economic collapse. So having our head in the sand or thinking that this is just a camp, this is something, no, that's not what this is. This is an institute of higher learning so that we can helm one of the most powerful currencies on the planet besides love in your religious practice, and that's money. Mogul, she's from Peru, she said, you know, I really feel uncomfortable talking about this money. And in my house, my mother, her name is not on any of the legal documents. Only my father is in control of everything. I don't even believe that I have the right to say anything. And I said, how old are you? She says, I'm 17, I'll be 18 very soon. I said, so how, what's being married in your life and from society in general, how are you determined to change that? To change, this child does not even feel that she has the right to say anything. That she doesn't have, her voice has zero power. So when you multiply that into the greater society and the greater world, you have a community that feels mum about the things that matter. We all have tremendous power. We all will spend at least $1.5 trillion this year on nothing. Nothing that matters. Depreciating items, accumulating no assets. And then unfortunately, when people transition and move on, we're arguing over the crock pot. You know, where's the crock pot? I knew Mr. Earl was going to give me that pizza. Where is it? We've got to be serious. And we're living in amazing, exciting times. And everybody in this room can do something to change not only their lives, but the lives of everyone in their families and the community. World of Money, we've empowered nearly 4,000 students. This is our 12th year. We'll celebrate it in October, or officially during our gala. And we receive requests from around the country and around the world. How can World of Money come to Senegal or to Detroit or to Los Angeles or wherever? And because we're a nonprofit organization, we don't have the resources to replicate. So we need you to be the ambassadors. We have shattered enrollment records this year by graduating 137 moguls that came through our doors. But we're determined to do more for them, to expose them to this powerful information, this powerful options and access, internships or what have you. But we need you through your circle, your network, to knock on doors and say, we want to show our children the light. We want to show, not when they're 45, now, when they're 7 years old, we want them to know there's technological opportunities, there's sponsorship, scholarships, there's so much information or opportunities that are available, but we have to prepare our children now. We can't wait for the greater society to train our children. They have to be trained right now, and that's what we do at World of Money. Some of you know, so the question of, as an organization, we were kind of frustrated because when we receive requests about replicating or going to other cities, we don't have the resources to do that. And so by merging the power of technology with financial education, we created the World of Money mobile app that's available at zero cost. It's not worth a zero, it's provided at zero cost. And it has 64 videos. If you go to your Apple or your Google app platform and download it, it consists of 64 videos taught by World of Money students, World of Money moguls for their peers. And 4 of the videos are translated into French, Spanish, Swahili, and Portuguese. We have World of Money app partners, 2 in Senegal, 1 in Rwanda, as well as South Africa, as well as 24 organizations, school districts, national, regional organizations who have incorporated the World of Money app into their programming. And I encourage each and every one of you to do the same thing today. That there's tremendous information that's available on your phone. And remember, when Congressmember Adam Clayton Powell Jr., he said the power of everything is in your hands. And so now with this app, by having on your tablets or on your smartphone, you have access to holistic financial education. So that's our offering to each and every one of you. I want to introduce, if you taught the World of Money, would you please rise? Investing. He also served on our leadership council. Ash Cash, he's the internet superstar, as well as serves on our leadership council, as well as a rising mobile teacher. And it goes the same with everyone that I'm going to introduce and the ones that are not here. Every time I call, the answer is yes, yes. Give it up for Ash Cash. Phil is our young mobile teacher. She's also operations manager at World of Money. Her answer to everything is yes. How can I serve? How can I give? How can we do more? Thank you so much, Heather Savage. Valerie Evering is our global Mandarin teacher. Monty Henry, Senior Vice President at Dominic teaches mutual fund, stock market, economic collapse. He's the World of Money in persona. It's about changing the mindset of a child and a family to lead with how can I give? How can I serve? How can I create value in the world? How can I make a difference? And there are 2 moguls who have attended World of Money. I guess I'm going to do this. Okay. Who have attended World of Money. I'm Sabrina Lamb, by the way. How far do I have to go back? Okay. Who have attended World of Money for 2012. And every time I see them, Miss Lamb, can I help you? Is anything you need? How can I help? How can I help? How can I give? How can I? Always with nothing, expecting nothing in return. And I wish for the world to continue to applaud them. I applaud their parents for pouring that focus in them, not expecting anything in return. They don't believe that anybody owes them anything, but they lead with, how can I give? What can I do to help? How can I create value at World of Money? So I would like for 2 young moguls actually to come to the stage. And this offering, this thank you, is named after Avery Josiah Brown, who has attended World of Money, been a part of this organization since he was a mogul in 2009. And every year he would collect his money, he would send World of Money a donation. And so in his name, we've named any offering, any salute after Avery Josiah Brown, who's now attending Howard University majoring in engineering. So I would like to, and I would love everyone to stand to applaud them. Please welcome, I know they're going to be surprised, Amariah Elliott and Naja Nelson. Here you go, honey bunny. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. They got next. So thank you so much, and let's give out these certificates. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Ms. Lamb for everything that she does for everyone and the impact that she has on every single child that walks through the World of Money doors. Thank you so much. So now the graduating. One second, okay.
And this baby could not fly without our amazing board of directors. All could not be here today, but one is here. Please welcome Harlem's own Miss Melba Wilson!
So now, can the class of 2017 please stand up? Please. And when I call your name, please come get your certificate. Yeah. Everyone, you guys are all the part of the graduating class. Adam Stewart.
Adam Stewart.
Aiden Faulkner. Aiden Wallace. Alfred Davis.
Woo. There you go. Thank you, young man.
Amariah Elliott. Amira Archibald.
Hey. This is for Amariah. Hold on. No problem.
And Alicia Williams. Woo. Brianna Wright. Brooke Williams.
And Alicia. There you go, hon.
Cameron Powell Sproul. Chad Span Thomas. Christopher Denson. Dimitri Hines. Gabrielle Grant. Ike, I'm gonna butcher this. Ike Igodigwe. Isaiah Simon. Jason Ponteroto. Joshua Gerard. Kayla Dula. Kamal Kayoki. Kayla Cephas. Kyla Ohm. Kennedy Thompson. Kenneth Thompson Jr. Christian Simon. Kyan Sproul. Isaiah Grant. Leela Gilling. Lennox Nichols. Logan M. Durrell. Lauren Bullen. Malcolm Urena. Marley Joseph. Micah Freeman. Naja Nelson. Naja Parker. Nicholas Jenkins. Nicholas Nunez Baez. Noah Spencer. Sanai Beshtin. Sarai Green. Sarah Mercer. Storm Strickland. Taharqua Merchant. Taylor Exantis. Terrence Hill. Cyan Groom. And Tyler Smith. But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
William Inlaw. Parker Taylor. Isabella Taylor. Anthony Stewart. Aiden, just kidding.
Alfred Davis. Just do it one more time.
Aiden Faulkner. Kayla Dula. Chad Span Thomas. Can we have another round of applause for our graduating class of 2017? there anyone's name who was not called? Could you please come up to the stage? Elijah Anderson, Jacob Anderson. We have your certificates. Elijah Anderson. Chapera Garrard. Jacob Anderson. Rachel Levian. Sarah Kiernan. Lauren Kiernan.
2017 graduate.
We thank everyone for coming out today. We will see you downstairs for the reception.
Sage Beats.
My name is William in law. Handling money is a big responsibility, and it should be held in the hands of a responsible person.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I feel like I just graduated from business school, like real university business school.
My name is Claudette Phipps. I'm sure that the students who have participated in World of Money should be a step ahead of the game. And these children should not find themselves with a financial difficulty that many have found themselves in simply because they were ignorant as to how to use a credit card or even about money, if I may say.
The World of Money was a great opportunity to introduce my two daughters, who are rising 12 and 10-year-old, to the responsibilities that are associated with finances. There's one thing to think about finances as an adult, but there's a whole other world when you start to think about it in the earlier stages of life. You save more, you invest more, you're wiser, and so I think we were able to accomplish that over this first course, introducing them to World of Money, and I'm grateful and thankful for Sabrina Lamb and her entire staff, and the camaraderie that the girls would have been able to receive at this camp, I hope continues the many, many years to come.
Well said. I also learned a lot about stuff beyond finance, like how being on time is very important, how there was actually like a fee if you were late for every minute late. I think it was 25 cents. So it really teaches you that time is money and that being punctual is very important.
I learned to save, not to spend, and I learned what a budget is. I like that it's full of surprises. At first I didn't know that there was gym.
Just like Bill Gates. Donate 10% like the motto say. Learn